a great time. Because guess what? You don't have to know any of the lore. Because we're going to skip all of the cutscenes and we're just going to go fast. That's alright. Well, we're just going to, get on into it and you'll be fine. You'll figure it out. Don't worry, we haven't started time yet. I'll say exactly what time it is. It's when we actually select Aqua. Oh, go ahead, Zoku, but before, please. Alright, awesome! Yes,
and I'm sorry,
I'd
love to say just before you cut in the time, we have hit our goal. We've hit $20,000. We will be seeing that bonus game.
Incentive we're trying to meet for the end of this run. We want to get that met, as soon as possible, because then we just know, because it's a part of my route, what I'm going to pick up. So I'd appreciate if we figure that out super soon. But with that, I think we're pretty much ready to go. Ready to go? Let's do this. All right, we're going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Go Gators. Let's do it.
All right, chat, apologies. We've got a couple of tech issues going on, but we will get that fixed real soon. But you know what? I think that's fantastic. Just a little more time for you all to unlock that final incentive for frozenflygone's run. That bonus final episode bosses, that number's been rocketing up, y'all, as we've been talking. We are now $3,980 out of $5,000 to get that unlocked. That is $1,020 away. You all are so close. And this next run, it's only like an hour and 10 minutes long according to the schedule, but we're speedrunners here. We go fast. And I believe in you all to make it go fast. Look at that rocket up, even as I'm talking. Wow, holy smokes. So let's get some donations in, because you all are sending them, and it is my pleasure to read them. Anonymous sends in $15 saying, I can't believe Frost Fatale's week is here already. Excited to see all the amazing runs this week. Best of luck, Frozen, to the Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep run. This is going to the bonus final bosses incentive. Anonymous, I am excited just as much as you are. Thank you so much for your generous donation. Wazoko sends in $25. Beautiful speedruns for a beautiful cause. Day one was filled with great choices. Looking forward to the rest of the week. And if you're just joining us, if you're here and you're wondering, hey, this isn't Hotfix. You're right, this isn't Hotfix. Welcome to Frost Fatales 2023. We are, again, an event raising money all week for Malala Fund. And Frost Fatales is presented by Frame Fatales, an all-women community for those who are interested in speedrunning, charity events, and gaming. So, that wonderful combination of all three that you're watching right now. If you would like to support Frame Fatales, you can follow us on Twitter at Frame Fatales and tell people about this event. To learn more, type !FF in chat. And I have also been informed that thanks to your generous donations for unlocking our bonus game, we've also got a new incentive for the bonus game. That's Spyro Year of the Dragon Punish Money Bags. Now, I don't know how much you all know about the Spyro universe and Spyro continuity. In Spyro, there is a character called Moneybags. Moneybags is a greedy bear, and constantly taking gems from Spyro to get upgrades and such. But if we meet this incentive, after the run, Roadkill Revenge will be going back to give Moneybags a little taste of his own, a little taste of justice, shall we say. So, if you want to meet that, make sure you select the incentive when you make your donations. That's !donate in the chat. And to get that unlocked, that is a $2,000 goal. But y'all, again, we still have incentives for this coming run. We are right now $920 away from unlocking the bonus final episode bosses. And I see some Kyrie fans in our donations because Kyrie is at $205, up from that $180 we were before, and climbing ever closer to Stitch's $260. I believe in y'all. You can absolutely overtake that Stitch Keyblade. And speaking of donations, Silver and Onyx sends in $25. Aqua inspired me to keep love and light in my heart during one of the most difficult times in my life. I love her and this game more than I can say, and I'm ecstatic to see other inspiring women in this marathon. Never stop changing the world one speedrun at a time, you beautiful queens. Thank you so much for that donation, Silver and Onyx. It's true. Every runner, every volunteer, every person involved in this marathon is an absolute queen. It's been a pleasure and a joy to be involved in this event so far, and it's just the first day. We have another $25 from Jendi saying, thank you from our full family. We have a young daughter, and knowing you're here to help provide funds to keep girls learning all over the world is amazing. Good luck to Flygon, and may BBS be kind. We have an anonymous donation for $150. First time watching Frost Fatales and looking forward to seeing all the runs this week. Good luck to all the runners. Thank you very much, Anonymous. Woodberg sends in $25. Let's get those bonus fights. And again, just an update. You all are, of course, sending those donations rolling in. We are less than... Ooh, I gotta do math. You're making me do math, chat. You know what? It's for charity. I'm proud to be doing math. We are currently $825 away from that bonus final bosses incentive. And chat, I know you're all so very excited for this marathon. Thank you so much for your patience as we're continuing to work through these. If you just can't get enough of Frost Fatales, if you just can't get enough of speedrunning, I'd love to tell you all about GDQ Hotfix. The GDQ Hotfix shows off communities in speedrunning that are sometimes overlooked during marathons and elevates speedrunners year-round. We have shows for all interests, including ones that can help you find new games, teach you how to speedrun, and shows focused on more niche parts of speedrunning, such as randomizers. And we also have special events. For more information, go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix. Oh my goodness, these donations are rolling in. I can barely keep up. $50 from Lurker Spine saying, let's go Flygon. And Anna just sends in $25 saying, here is some money. Thanks to all for organizing this wonderful event. Good luck to everyone this week. Thank you so much for those generous donations. I'd love to shout out that money was spelled M-U-N-N-Y like in Kingdom Hearts, and I love it. I love it so much. Pyro Cheesecake sends in $25 saying, happy first day of Frost Fatales. And Dodd Doobie sends in $5 saying, $5 Kyrie hype train. Let's go. And just an update on that incentive, Kyrie is continuing to climb ever closer up the ranks in that bid war. Kyrie is at $210, just $50 behind Stitch with $260. So if you want Flygon to use the Kyrie Keyblade, you know what to do. When you make your donation, select that incentive or make a note of it so our fantastic donations processing team knows where you want that to go towards. And of course, Cinderella isn't far. Well, Cinderella is still in the game at $50. So if you have a preferred Keyblade between our 3 choices, go ahead, get your donations in because you don't have much time. We are back with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
All right, we did some time travel nonsense. Xehanort's back again. Don't worry about it. I'm frozenflygone, and this is Corvimae.
Hi, I'm May. There was a bit we did earlier about how we were late to the thing, but now we're on time.
Yep, we are perfectly on time, and I will tell you all when the time starts. But this is a third of the entire Birth by Sleep game. We're just going to be doing Aqua's single story run. And Aqua is my favorite Kingdom Hearts character, and should be yours too, probably.
I agree.
But yeah, basically, this run is really high intensity. We're going to be skipping all the cutscenes, so it's just a lot all in a row. I'm super excited to showcase this. It also features a lot of ice cream, which is actually very route critical, so it's perfect for this event. Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so in this game, this is a PSP game, I believe, from 2010. This is the re-release, which we were playing on a PlayStation 4, 5.
This one's actually a 5, and I don't normally play on a PlayStation 5, so we might get free time save. Who knows?
There are 3 different routes you get to play through for these 3 characters of Aqua, Ventus, and Scent Xehanort, I believe are the 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Who is Xehanort taking over the body of Scent and doing the prizes for us, which I guess is kind of
Can be pretty nice. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it saves
All
us
right,
some
this is
effort.
orbs, and sometimes they do horrible things like that, where they go in a corner and we cry. So this is going to be the first and last time you see a thing called a shot lock. Aqua's is pretty tragic, so we only use it here.
Yeah. This is the first game with shot locks, right?
Yeah, it is the first game with shot locks. Yeah, so you're not really going to see that again. The other thing that is very critical to the run is the command deck on the left side. So in this, we're going to be slotting specific commands that are going to help us go through the game very fast, and that is critical to how we get through the run in terms of going as quickly as possible and defeating bosses.
I thought this whole run was critical. That's the mode you picked.
You're right, and we'll also talk about that.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a mix of the deck building stuff from Chain of Memories with the standard combat from the main line, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. So,
exactly. And so we are playing this on level 1 critical, which is actually the fastest way to play this. And you would think, oh, why would beginner not be faster if everything's kind of easier? So the way that abilities work in this game, specifically the level 1 ability, is that it allows our finishers. So anytime you complete the command deck, you get a thing called a finisher. And so that scales with the damage level of the world that you're in. So it actually gets more and more powerful as it goes on. And every single hit is scaled. And so attacks that have very long animations and hits, like what we're going to be seeing soon, allows to do that. So that's why critical is really, really fast.
Wait, it's when you use every card? I just thought when that meter filled.
Oh my god, I did not mean to lock on. Oh my goodness. It's when the meter, you don't have to use all the commands. It's when the meter fills.
Okay. I was like, I played through this entire game assuming it was the meter.
No, it is the meter. It's just that when you use commands is when the meter fills.
Testing me and I passed.
You did great. You got your mark of mastery. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm now a Keyblade Master.
I guess we could talk about the lore a little bit. That's probably a good segue.
All right, so Ericus and Xehanort, they're both Keyblade Masters. They were friends, but we don't know that yet.
I wasn't even going to go that far. I was just going to go into Aqua's a Keyblade Master, Terra's not, and he's sad, and Ventus is a little kid that ran away
they did
from
their
home.
Mark of Mastery exams, and Terra failed because he wasn't able to control the darkness within him, and Aqua succeeded because Aqua rules, and we love her. And Ven's a kid, and wasn't really part of it. And so Terra was like, I think Erica sends Terra out on a mission, I believe, and is like, Aqua, you need to watch after Terra because Terra might do some darkness. And then Ven's like, I'm gonna chase after you too. And then Aqua's like, Ven, don't. And now we're here.
Awesome. Yeah, we're here at our first menu. Menuing is definitely a skill I had to learn a lot when I was, learning to play this. I don't really run RPGs very often, but it's very fun. So the game is basically telling me, oh, you've gotten all your abilities, and that's cool. And now I'm going to slot everything. Money is pretty important in this game to allow us to buy very powerful spells. So I pick up some things just to sell them, like you saw in that previous world. You also may notice that we're just cartwheeling. I did not put on the level 1, so I do need some more time. Fairy Godmother, actually.
Maybe a donation while you put on level 1.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
I mean, if you want donations, I got donations. Amerlin sends in $20 to say, good luck, Court.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Keep going with another one. This is just a silly escort mission.
Sure thing. We have $25 from Incredible Edible Egg, saying, this looks like a good spot to find some ingredients.
Aren't most eggs edible?
Take it up with them.
You mentioned Ventus earlier. Somehow Ventus woke up enough to still send a donation. They sent in $25, but the donation says, well, I'm not sure I can replicate snoring, but...
Well, Ven isn't asleep yet, so it makes sense. We haven't gotten there yet.
That was
Time
perfect.
traveling, that's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right.
Thank you so much for being the lore master, Corvimae.
I don't think time traveling is in the series.
I'm gonna die.
Yet.
Okay.
That's part of it.
Awesome.
That should be another donation.
Yeah. The escort did not go well. Please read some more.
Not a problem. Merlin's Whiskers send in $25. A great start to a great week. Thanks to everyone for making one of my favorite events possible. Trans rights.
Woo! Thank you so much. All right, now I'm going to actually explain what's supposed to happen here in hopes that it will work. So basically, this guy is supposed to stay alive, and you just move him a little bit so Jack the Mouse actually runs. Great job, buddy. You actually did it this time.
The escort missions are
Why are you still here? Okay. And so then I use these to build up my meter, and you all are going to see the first time we actually see Spellweaver happen. And you're going to see just how incredibly, that
it's very good.
it works. And so I'm filling up the meter here, gonna hopefully not die. The thing about being level 1 that I didn't really emphasize very much is that all the enemies hit really hard, and I am so weak. So unless I'm using Spellweaver, it's not going well, basically.
Yeah, because during the end of Spellweaver there, where we spin around like top, we are invulnerable to damage.
Yeah, exactly. And so I'm also gonna mention, right now, so the tech team is aware that I can't hear the game audio, and I think that's why that went really rough for me. So hopefully things are going to get a little bit better during this boss.
I thought we were just doing that for fun. I liked it.
Now, I think I actually need the audio more than I expected, but no worries.
I don't. I'm here behind. It was great.
So this is again when we're going to see Spellweaver. It's going to be fantastic. So I'm going to lock on, do this attack, going to basically build up my meter as fast as possible. The thing about Spellweaver is that this... Oh, you're going to run away. This attack will, if I get it to the third one, will actually stop this thing from moving, which is good. Here, I'm going to try and block, and then... Okay. Now I'm going to... Okay, you're going to be mean. That's fine. And we're going to use Spellweaver. And this boss should hopefully die. Don't run away from me. Awesome. And that's the first world. So yeah, you can see how Spellweaver just completely crushes everything. So our goal for every single boss is basically fill up our meter, get it to be Spellweaver, and win.
An interesting thing about this game is the worlds are really quick.
I think they are very quick. And that's actually where we got our first Keyblade. So we have the Keyblade bid war that's going to happen. And so... we're going to put that on towards the end of the run, but that's one of the few options. I think the Cinderella Keyblade is really, really pretty. All right, cool. All right, now we're going to move into Dwarf Woodlands. This world is actually very scary. There's a few different places you can die. There's the meadow, which is going to be where we get our first ice cream ingredients. Woo! We can talk a little bit about ice cream and how that works.
I learned about this today.
Yeah, so I'll get into that now while we're just kind of going through this world, basically. So, we have, well, like what we talked about with Spellweaver, is there's a way that we can get ice cream that allows us to automatically build up our meter. The thing about that is that we have to get the different ice cream ingredients and then we turn them in the Disney World to do that.
Now I'm over
So,
there.
I'm gonna fill up my meter. Try not to die. It's very easy to die here. It's quite scary, especially because those big guys do a lot.
This is a great place to run.
And so now I'm
Yeah,
almost
you can
there.
see
We're
all
gonna
those
go over
little
to where our
bits of
little
stuff
first
that we're
ice cream labs are.
Those are
I grinded so much experience here.
Yeah, this is a great place to grind experience.
You can just
So yeah,
hop up there.
you can see all those little mints and stuff that
it's
we're getting.
awesome. Yeah,
Those
it's
are
awesome.
our
And
ice cream
so
ingredients.
we're
We're gonna pick them up in a few different places. So now we're going to use sliding dash to get us into spots we're not supposed to. You can just hop up there.
Oh, that's way easier
It's
than what I
awesome.
did.
Yeah, it's awesome. And so we're gonna grab Fission Faraga, which is an absurdly overpowered spell. It's fantastic, and we're gonna use that actually in the boss right here and then sell it because it gives us a lot of stuff. Fleeting Crystal, we haven't talked about melds yet because they haven't come up, but in addition to being able to buy commands, you could also meld them, but we're not going to do that quite yet, so I won't get into
Yeah,
that.
there's like a whole, there's a big essentially spreadsheet where you go and you turn, you can take 2 spells or 2 commands as well as optionally an item and turn them into a new command that with an optional bonus like ability. And then you can level up those as well, and like melding requires certain levels. It's pretty complicated, honestly. I was like, there's a lot going on here, and then somebody sent me the spreadsheet, and I was like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it, and it is, again, like very important to the routing. So I'm going to use a D-Link there. D-Link lets you summon a character and then do other stuff from them. That was to like let us fall faster and give us a sliding dash. It's kind of cool. We'll see that later on in the run. This is a very difficult boss. I am going to just try my best to do the combo. And I'm going to say the combo out loud because that just helps me. So I'm going to do sleep right away and hope that it works. All right, great. We do 2 blizzards, and then we do a few hits here. We do poison. We get Spellweaver. We do Fission Faraga. We jump and do 3 hits. We pray that sleep is off cooldown. Awesome. We do the blizzards. We pray that poison's off cooldown. It is. And then we do Spellweaver, and we pray that it's dead, because if it's not dead, then we cry. Nice.
First try, so easy.
Oh my god, that was one of the hardest fights to learn because it is so precise. The timing on the deck. I'm just so happy that I got that first try because otherwise you kind of just flail.
That's what I did when I thought it. It took a while.
Yeah, it takes a really long time. And the quick kill looks really cool. So I hope you all like that. This is a great time for some more donations.
All right, whoops. I am still just in awe at that. But I just want to remind everyone, we are inching ever closer to needing that bonus final episode bosses incentive met. We are under $500 away, $4,520 out of $5,000. We can do it, y'all. And we've got some donations for that. Paddock has sent in $25 saying, I'm pretty sure the donation is for the bonus final episode bosses. And I think the game is Spyro rigged. Nope, it's for Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. And Woodberg sends in $25 saying, let's get those bonus fights. That's right, chat. You heard them. Let's get those bonus fights. Got time for another one?
One more.
J-Hag sends in $50. It's 5 a.m. here in Finland. Perfect time to see Kingdom Hearts speedrun. Let's see those bonus bosses.
Awesome.
I got to see the bonus bosses beforehand. I got a little sneak peek. And they're absurd.
Yeah.
You're going to want to see them. I noticed you got a lot of magnets there. What are you
We have a lot of Oh, I missed a thunder, my bad. Basically, you all are going to see how absurd the combination of doing a magnet and then doing a thunder just wipes through everything in existence. That's the crux of Enchanted Dominion. This is the hardest world in the early game. We're going to do a funny D-Link here that lets us completely just jump on top of this. Give me a second. Nope, that didn't work. That's okay. This one can be very finicky. She has to... Yeah, okay, we're going to reset this. So basically, what is happening here? I don't understand why we have to D-Link to Terra. I just do it. We D-Link to Terra, we lock onto an enemy up above. Aqua has to fall a little bit, and then we attack, and it gets us up there. You all are going to be like, how did you get up there? And I don't know. I just know this sequence of events we do, and it works. Okay, let's try it one more time. You have to, like, position it in a very strange way. Nope, you locked onto the wrong one. That's okay. Okay, we're going to try this again. basically...
The nice thing about level 1 is that the resets are quick.
The resets are... That's actually a big benefit, is like, oh, I screwed this up. We're just gonna... I'll just let the enemies kill me because it's so much faster.
All right.
I believe. It's a very finicky setup. Why? Okay. No. Okay.
This isn't one of those things like when you were learning on a different system where it doesn't work on a PS5, is it?
I hope not. That would be pretty unfortunate because what we're trying to do is get up and then sliding dash over to a chest that we would not be able to get to otherwise.
Well, Court actually did learn a fight in this game on the PS3 originally, and then got a PS4 to be able to do it, and then nobody told them that the timing was different on PS4.
Yeah.
It was just like, I just don't know how to play this game anymore. What? And then somebody in the community was like, oh, you don't, oh, nobody told you? Oh, no, it's different.
Yeah, it's different. All right, let's. She needs to fall down. I'm probably doing this wrong because I'm rushing it. It's very finicky. So it's like, you D-link, you jump, you lock on, and she needs to fall a little bit. It's very strange. This is something that took me a while to learn.
Well, it's not like you have like an entire event that you're the lead of, you know, kind of. There
it
we
is.
go.
Okay,
First
don't kill me
try.
now. The problem is the goons can still kill you, and you have to do it again. So I'm going to be very, very careful. Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm going to be very, very careful and make sure they don't hit me. That was not close, all right? I wasn't worried for a second.
Yeah, no, same.
This is why Enchanted Dominion is really hard. You have that trick, and then you have all these goon fights. And as you can see, by me resetting, they can kill me really fast.
The goon fights are terrible.
The goon fights are very hard.
They, for whatever reason, they just like do a lot of damage and then stun lock you a bunch. And I hated it when I was doing it.
Yep. And guess what? I'm playing on level 1.
Yeah, I wasn't, and it was still pretty bad.
It's really, it is very tough. I'm not surprised because I got hit there. I will typically, you know, it's 50-50 on if I'll take a death here. If you're not at full health, this section can be very difficult. All right, let's try that again. So I'm going to be magneting in specific spots because that's where I'm going to be trying and getting them all, you know, into the magnet so they can't actually hurt me. Magnet just lets me kind of stun lock them, which is really, really nice. But I'm also, you know, it's a little bit tough to position it if you have to know exactly where you need to be going. And also Prince Philip's here. Hi. Sometimes he's helpful.
Yeah, he does so much.
Sometimes he's actually pretty helpful. And now I'm going to Spellweaver because, you know, Spellweaver makes us invulnerable and it just ensures I will wipe out, you know, the rest of everything.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was Goons 1. We're going to have Goons 2 soon. Here we go.
A fight so nice. We get to do it again.
Yeah, this one's very, very hard too. So this is an extended one where you kind of have, you have 2 parts to it. You're in one room, you have to clear out everyone, and then you're in the second room, you go clear out everyone. And you're like, oh, okay, that's not too bad. Except for the fault that if you die in the second one, you have to do all of it over again. So we're going to try really hard not to die here. There's some different strategies you can do.
Unlike before.
Yeah, I mean, this is just how Enchanted Dominion goes. So we're going to go right in and try and sliding dash on over here and kill the ones on the wall because they can throw rocks at us and it's very mean.
Oh, you can just that's fun.
I did not use magnet enough casually.
I didn't use it at all.
Yeah, I didn't either. And then I learned the speedrun and I was like, magnet is so cracked. Oh, I have Thunderbolt. That's not great.
I was told by my Kingdom Hearts friends that I should use magnet, and by that point I was too committed and obstinate to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Then you're just like, no, we're not going to. All right, so the problem is here, I don't have Spellweaver, I have Thunderbolt. And the thing about finisher styles is that they actually are dependent on what commands you use. So if you use Thunder too many times, I won't get Spellweaver, I will actually get Thunderbolt. And that is a problem because Thunderbolt's kind of bad, you'll see.
How do you feel about, what's the blade? Magic blade?
Blade Charge?
Blade Charge.
I like Blade Charge a lot casually. Again, in an optimal speedrun of this, you will only see me use Spellweaver. So therefore, I don't like it.
That's fair.
Because I don't want to see it. I only want to see Spellweaver.
Fun fact, if you fail that quick time event, more guys spawn.
No way.
Yeah, I did it because I didn't, like, I failed it once because I didn't realize there was going to be a second part. And so I put my controller down for a second.
And more of them spawn?
And more of them just show up.
What? I learned one time I accidentally sliding dashed back into this zone after I had cleared all the enemies out, and there were more enemies that I didn't know could appear.
That's fun.
Why did I get Thunderbolt again? All right. I'm off my groove of my deck, apparently. Because, like,
It's the PS5.
yeah. Basically, I have all of these fights mapped out in a way where if I do the Magnet and Thunders correctly, I should always be getting Spellweaver. That's just, how it goes. But a mix of, marathon nerves and things being busy, I'm a little off. And that's okay.
Court, if people
gonna do that a
wanted to
little
learn to play this game on the PS5, do you know where they could get one?
They could donate right now for a grand prize. Oh my god, you want to talk more about that prize in turn while I actually do this fight well?
Oh, man. I worked myself into doing work. What if you got a donation?
That sounds good.
I mean, I can definitely help save you here. Iggy6 sent in $5 saying, best of luck to Court, who is going to execute this ultra-intense run with the skill and grace of weaving a spell. Let's see those final episode bosses, and I'm proud to tell you all, we have met that incentive. We're seeing final episode bosses!
Sounds good. I did get to show it to May beforehand, so I know it's going to work, and it's going to be very fun.
Now, I don't suppose we have some more incentives coming up.
I think we probably do,
Oh,
if
we
you want to talk
certainly
about them.
do.
Oh, go ahead. What we got?
Well, that Keyblade choice incentive is still open. Again, the choices are between Stitch, sitting at $260, Kyrie sitting at $210, and Cinderella sitting at $55. I believe that this influences the Keyblade that you will be using after the Hades fight. Did you have a preference for it?
Anything but the Kyrie Keyblade, because she deserves better, and so I don't want to think about it.
I'm pro Kyrie. Let Kyrie be in this game by picking her Keyblade.
Okay, so me and May are feuding? Nothing new.
I guess I have to go. If we're in a, we're at odds now.
All right.
It's awkward now on the couch. Oh man.
You're the only one on the couch. I'm doing great over here.
I mean, if you are either Team May or Team Court, apparently that's Team Kyrie and Team anything else. Send in those donations. Let me know.
I'm just here trying to support women, but
All right, so this one's going way better because my goal always is to get Spellweaver and then that be the last part of the goons, right? Because that means I've cleared them all out. Anytime you use Spellweaver, you're invulnerable, so that means I'm not going to die. So that went so much better because both times I ended on a Spellweaver and then the prince was like, hey, can I throw you up here? And I'm like, yeah, I would like for you to do anything. So, did my spells level up? Did you?
yeah, they
did.
They at least 2.
2 is all I need. Thank you. I always forget to pay attention.
Like 9 million magnets all leveled up at once.
Fantastic. That is the critical information I needed. That means I don't have to go into the menu and check.
Is it the critical level 1 information?
It is the critical level 1 information that I did need. And the reason for that is we're now going to get into command melding, like we talked about earlier with the spreadsheet, and you use different stuff. So basically, your commands have to level up to a certain amount before you can meld them into things. And when you meld them with certain crystals, they give you abilities that are very important, like Magic Haste. So that's what we're basically going to be setting up here now that the commands have leveled up. We also are going to force a drop from Snow White. So if you use Grumpy, it is a command that lets them drop things, and we got a fleeting crystal. So that was awesome. It can be faster to get 2 fleeting crystals there, but I don't want to spend that much time there. I just need the 1, and we're totally fine. So now we're going to have our first meld menu. I need to stare at my notes a little bit to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. So, we're basically going to be doing, we're going to be making some Thundaras. I need to hit triangle. There we go. We're going to do Thunder. Thunder Fleeting gives us a Magic Haste and a Thundara, and then we're going to do Magnets. So you thought Magnet was good? How about Magnet 2?
If magnet's so good, oh
Yeah.
man,
I
was gonna make the.
Oh, I'm short. Am I short of fleeting?
No,
No, I'm
you got
not.
another one.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was like, I just can't do math. Awesome. So then we've done those, and we're going to build a command deck specifically just to fight the boss of this. So we've got Magnera. We're going to do level 1. This Thunder, and then the Thundara, and then the other Thunder just because, I don't know, stuff. It has to do with the command deck building. And now we're going to Punch Bluff Sit in the face.
When I played this casually, I accidentally found the speedrun strat, but I didn't have good spells.
Yeah.
So it said I was like,
Yeah.
I'm doing the speedrun strat, it takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, so May was like, Court, go look at how silly I did this boss fight. And I was like, you actually did the speed run, but I'm going to do it a lot faster.
But bad.
Yeah,
What if a speedrun was bad?
exactly.
Me.
So we stand back behind her leg here, and we build up Spellweaver. And so, as we talked about, Spellweaver is absolutely cracked. We're just going to do so much damage. And we're going to do this twice. There is a quick kill that lets you do this, before she flies away. I'm going to take it safe and just make sure, you know, I get her as she flies away. It's not that much of a time loss.
What's your time for a donation?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we do
I
have...
lied.
Oh.
Nope, go ahead.
All right, but we do have a $100 donation from Pessilus saying, "Hi, Court. It's been so much fun to watch your progress playing this category. Always happy to see Birth by Sleep being run for a great cause, and I know you'll kill it. Helping to see final episode Terranor, and I'll donate another $1 towards it for every point you score in Fruit Ball."
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine. Sounds good. So, as I was saying that I wasn't going to go for the quick kill, I lied to myself and did it instinctively. So now, this time, I'm going to actually not go for it. Let's see how that goes. You can read another donation.
Sure thing. Comet sends in $15. Very simple comment, though. Yay.
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 And Cactus sends in $15 to say, "Always love it when a Frame Fatale event comes around. Best of luck to Frozen and all the other talented people running games and working hard to bring us this week. No, thank all of you for supporting this fantastic cause, Malala Fund, and our fantastic runners like frozenflygone."
That's an unbiased third-party observer. I think the entire FF team is very cool.
I absolutely agree with that.
Somebody had to say it, and I'm willing to be that person.
So the great thing is, once you've built up your finisher, it lasts all the way until both meters go down. So I can get up on Maleficent's back and use Spellweaver and kill her like this.
Get up on Maleficent's back.
Exactly. So yeah, that was that kill. So we built the deck specifically to do that. And then we had Radiant Garden, which is exciting.
Radiant Garden is Hollow Bastion, but good.
It is.
Not that Hollow Bastion's like a bad world, but like non-darkness.
Exactly.
That's why I'm here as the lore master.
All right, so now we're gonna head to Radiant Garden. This is a pretty fun world. Has a few bosses and stuff like that. And we get to meet how they introduce Mickey in this is absolutely hilarious. The newcomer joins the battle. Mickey's just considered a newcomer. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I've never heard of Mickey Mouse before. This is my first introduction.
This is my first. I want to meet the people out there who their first introduction to Mickey is Kingdom Hearts.
What?
That would be amazing.
What?
I think that would
Cinderella
be so
gives you the ability to fly?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's another example of D-linking being absolutely ridiculous.
Okay.
You can just use Enchanted Step and lock on.
I
And it's
haven't
awesome.
watched the movie in a while, but I don't remember that.
Yeah, sometimes you just get to fly. Don't worry about it. So basically, I'm leveling up my commands here. And I wasn't supposed to get Thunderbolt, but we did. It's not a huge deal. Basically, once I see that Blizzard is leveled up, I'm good. And then in the fight with Mickey, I will level up the rest. We have a bunch of melding to do after this. Because we're basically just like building up our deck as we go along. All right. And yeah, we have a fight with the newcomer. Team up with the newcomer. Take out all the unversed. That will never not be funny to me. Also, he has Starseeker, which is the best Keyblade of all time. I'm a big Starseeker fan. I have a Starseeker sticker on my laptop.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. All right. Hopefully, I didn't use Thunder too many times. I did. Awesome. We want to see Spellweaver. We don't want to see Thunderbolt. And we don't... Yeah. These enemies are really awful. They attack super fast. If you don't magnet them right away, you will die. As you can see there. So we're going to try again.
Sounds like a donation while we get back to that spot.
Let's do it.
All right, well, I have $100 from, I had to go check how to pronounce his name, Richard or Audrecker. Shout outs to Court alongside the rest of the Fatales for doing an incredible job with the event. Let's crush this incentive. And just as a reminder, we do have a new incentive open as well for that bonus game. That's Spyro Year of the Dragon, the third game in the Spyro Reignited trilogy. And if we meet that, we will get to punish money bags. We're at $196 out of $2,000, but we can absolutely do it before... Well, I think we can absolutely do it before the end of that run.
Sounds good. This bird is being really mean. Richard, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who has donated. I appreciate all of you so much, except for this bird who's really making me mad.
I'm The bird can do what the bird wants.
No.
How dare
No,
you?
you're wrong.
Don't invite me onto your couch to be like, we're gonna talk bad about birds.
That bird lost me like 30 seconds.
The bird.
That's a long time.
The bird gave you 30 seconds of appreciating the bird.
As our tech lead, you should be mad about that 30 seconds.
No, it's fine.
All right. Here's
You're
Kyrie,
gonna come
by
out
the way.
underestimate. It's fine.
Kyrie does more giving me this Keyblade than anything else in the entire series.
So
Awesome.
this is this point is where Kyrie gets the ability to wield a Keyblade.
That's
right?
correct.
Because
Aqua
says hello to her.
Oh, my commands
and, like,
didn't level up enough.
holds
All
her
right.
hand, and now that's how it works. I guess.
That's how it works. So the unfortunate thing there is that Mickey killed too many things, and my Thunders didn't level up. So I'm going to go out here, level them up a little bit, then I'll meld them, because we cannot go to the armor fight without this specific build. So give me a second. We're just going to, level up our commands a little bit. We have time for like one more quick
Showed up by the
donation.
newcomer.
Sure
Yep.
thing. Well, speaking of the newcomer, I gotta warn you, May. J Hobbs sent in $50, donating for a Keyblade Court wants because of May's horrible critical level 1 pun.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. So now we've got the Thunder. It's a very easy thing to just get back. So then I'm going to equip the Thunder we just made. I'm going to equip Mind Square, and I'm going to click Ice Barrage. Ice Barrage is gnarly. It takes up 2 of your slots, but it is absolutely critical for like most of the mid game
It's
here.
critical level 1 for most of the big
Stop!
games here.
I say that word a lot. Okay.
Square- Square Mind's really good.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. I was like, I was told it was good, and I was like, it can't be that good. It's really good.
It's really good, and it's also called Mind Square. I
Mind
literally
Square.
didn't understand what you were saying. for
Mind
so
Square,
long.
my bad.
All right, so I'm gonna.
Sorry, I thought it was R Square.
This is an Ericus. All right. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is lock on Ice Barrage, which I did not do. Sick.
The second thing you're gonna do is lock on Ice for.
No, I'm gonna die and reset the fight.
Okay. Do you got another donation?
It's a very quick reset.
No.
Okay. Go ahead, Zokubun.
Sure thing. Demand a Hug sends in $20 to say, "Hello, Frozen from the Zap Wardens. We're missing you this surplus Sunday, but rest assured that we only missed Sound 3 times in the same CFO fight, so things are just as average as ever. Hopefully your luck is any better."
You know what? I feel so much better now. I'm just getting, I'm just missing presentation, and that's okay. It happens to the best of us. Thank you so much for that donation.
See, there was a cutscene, so that was like the perfect amount of time.
I love you all so much. All right, I'm gonna pause. What am I doing? Okay, I know what I'm doing now.
Court!
I needed to look at the notes. That donation was really, really wonderful and took my entire mind. All right. All right, it's going to die before that happens. We have Spellweaver. We're going to back out. Oh, you have like 1 health. Nope. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to back away here, and then I'm going to block. Yep. That thing can kill you very, very quickly. All right, so now we're going to go in the middle, and we were supposed to have Spellweaver here again, but instead I'm just going to build up my command
Wait, the
deck.
middle's a safe square?
Yeah, the middle's the same.
Oh, man. I overthought this fight so hard.
To be fair, it's a lot of these things like that. It's just how Kingdom Hearts does stuff, where it's like there's one easy hack, right?
Yeah.
And then if you don't know the hack, it is the hardest thing you've ever done in your entire life. So the easy
Raid
hack of,
mentality.
the easy hack of this entire run is Spellweaver.
Well, yeah,
That's
Spellweaver.
it. So it's like
I
just use
did
that
know
over and
that
over.
Spellweaver
Use that
was
over
good.
and over again.
That one I did know.
Yeah. So basically, we just set up Spellweaver because then you're invulnerable. You do a lot of stuff, and then we can go to Disney. That's cool. We're not gonna go to Disney yet, though. Y'all have to wait.
Wait, isn't all of this Disney?
You may think so, but we're actually in the one world that is not Disney World.
Well, that's true. It's mostly Disney.
So
Yeah, not a lot of Kingdom Hearts world in this one.
it is. I guess it is kind of funny conceptually to get past a Disney town when we've been going to Disney Worlds the entire series.
Yeah.
I've never thought about that.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
I mean, you do get it in the one non-Disney world in this game,
All right.
so that kind of makes sense.
We met the incentive. I need to pop on high jump real quick because my route for this changes based on if we get the incentive, because there is counter blast in this chest over here. So we're gonna diverge a little bit.
Why
so
you
we
just
don't-
Cinderella fly?
Because there's no enemy to lock onto. I know. We're gonna actually delink Mickey now because
The newcomer.
we're gonna delink the newcomer because you get a sliding dash. And you get 2 sliding dashes. We have 1 in our deck, but we actually need 2 because the second one we'll use to get the heck out of here. Oh,
Get the heck in here.
Yeah, it locks onto the nearest enemy sometimes. That can be bad. So here we go. So now we have the counter blast. That's only going to be used for the incentive. We're not going to see that until later, but thank you to everyone who donated for the incentive. And now we're going
to donated to the event.
Yeah, that too. Now we're going to see my actual favorite character this run, Vanitas. Vanitas is just a snarky little person.
Is
and I love that.
born of the darkness in
Yep.
Terra's heart. That's your lord. If you don't know the Kingdom Hearts lore,
And basically all we're going to do is Magnera, and he floats over our head, and it's awesome. We basically,
Whoa!
yeah, we just alternate using these commands.
Too slow.
He doesn't even get to say too slow.
Aw,
It's fantastic.
He says too slow to me a lot.
He will say too slow to me later on, but this fight we literally just magnet him like this the entire time until we get Spellweaver, and he's below one thing on the bar.
This is such a undignified way to be beaten. Just floating in this
I kind of feel
tornado in
bad.
the air, and then eventually you just get Beybladed to oblivion.
Yeah, it's kind of tragic, but at the same time, he's a being of pure darkness. I can't feel that bad.
That's fair.
That's the end of that. Bye, Vanitas.
Yeah.
It's a very good fight.
Yeah.
It's a very satisfying fight when you get it right. All right, cool. And that's kind of the end of the early game. Now we're kind of transitioning into mid-game, which is a lot of bouncing between worlds. The route is very interesting here. So we're actually going to go to Deep Space. Going to see Stitch.
Deep Space is my favorite world, but
I
not
like it a lot.
not for the reasons, but for irony reasons.
For irony reasons, yeah. It's good. It's good. You all will find out soon. I'm really
pretty excited, but I'm also excited for a donation.
Yeah, we absolutely have time for donations.
Sure thing. Non-binary code sends in $26 to say, this game is great, but everyone knows you can't truly appreciate the story without having played Super Kingdom Hearts 3D Tactics 2.5B Rondo of Blood Turbo RPG Gold Game of the Year Edition. Obviously.
No, you could just look at a summary.
They are donating twice my lucky number this time. GL Court, Keyblades, Headbows, and Trans Rights. Less than 3.
Thank you so much. We have time for another one as I'm traveling through the station to get outside.
Sure thing. Evie sends in $25. Excited to donate during a Kingdom Hearts run, as it's a family favorite. Always happy to watch Frost Fatale support this awesome cause. And good luck with the run. And just a real quick reminder, a minimum $25 donation gets you in to have a chance to win any of the fantastic prizes presented by our 2 prize presenters on screen right now, including Aqua's Wayfinder pendant.
I was like,
It's
hold
from
up.
outer space, which is where we are.
True. All right. May, would you like to instruct the fine folks in chat what they should be typing right now?
You should be typing, I believe it's gotcha, take that.
All right, fantastic. I hope you all will find out very shortly why.
And we're gonna lip sync with Aqua this whole time.
No, we're not.
We're gonna just do
You
the entire time.
All right. I hope you all are ready.
Yep. Take that.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Take that. Gotcha. Take that. Gotcha. Take that.
May, I
Gotcha.
think the important
Take
part of,
that.
I think
read
the
a
part
donation.
of, the part of lip syncing you forgot is that you're not supposed to say it.
No, I changed my mind. I wanted to say it. I was excited.
All right, donations, please.
Well, if someone wants to help give me a chance to say gotcha, take that in donations, you have your cue. But first,
I'm dead.
the parking lot sends in $50 to say, I love life. I mean, it just never is perfect. But still, it's fun and awesome.
I want you all to know that's a court Facebook post from 2010. I can do whatever I want. Gotcha. Take that.
Read another one, please.
Rev sends in $40 to say, excited for Frost Fatales. Not sure how much I'll get to watch, but I'm here to donate anyways. Less than 3. And Rev, just a reminder to any of you that we will have these up on our YouTube channel as well. But make sure you check out the schedule to see all the fantastic runs we've got.
All these amazing ones we've got. Should take that.
Isn't this ridiculous? And the worst part about this is that it's not that this is just what happens. It takes forever. You might die. It's so bad. I hate it so much. All right, read another one, please. We're never getting out of here.
I know this. We just mentioned that earlier donation was was no context needed, and hopefully this is not linked to that. Link HS sent in $5, saying $5 for the donation train rolling into the incentive station with a name worthy of a Kingdom Hearts game. Maybe throw in a few extra numbers for flavor. Thank you so much for that donation. We do still have the Keyblade Choice incentive open. Stitches in the lead. $335 to Kyrie's $210 and Cinderella at $55. But apparently, if you want to support women, that's just $125 away. Sorry, $126. Math.
So long. Like, it usually takes a while. That was an impressive gotcha take that. I hope you all got your fill.
I hope you all gotcha take that, your fill.
Well, Gotcha sent in $25 to say, take that!
That! Gotcha, take that!
Thank you so much.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so bad. All right, so that is the memeiest part of the run. This is not a real forced fight, but it kind of is in that you have to kill everything to interact with the teleporter. So we have to kill everything there. We basically just gather Spellweaver and get out of here.
When I was playing this game, Court was like, did you get the gotcha take that yet? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then about 2 hours later, I was like, yes.
I was like, you'll know. Don't worry about it.
I got there, I know.
Don't worry about it. You'll know. Don't worry about it. You obviously, I know exactly where you are in the game now. Fantastic. All right, so now we're going to team up with Experiment 626, the newcomer 2. And so...
Okay, Experiment 66 is like actually like canon Stitch lore, though.
Yeah, it is.
Versus the newcomer.
Newcomer's so bad.
It's a bit different.
Yeah. Again, I got Thunderbolt here instead because I used a little bit too many Thunders in the previous room instead of using Magnets first. The order of how you do everything is super, super important. But now we've got Spellweaver again, but we'll just kill him beforehand, so no big deal. And so then this is where there's kind of funky routing in terms of the ice cream. There's actually ice cream people in this room, but we need to, because of this cutscene, it takes us back here. So we're actually going to leave the world and then re-enter to the other save point. It's very
it's annoying
strange.
that you can't you have to leave to go to the other save point in this game.
Yeah, and in my notes,
The
this is
newer
called
games,
this is called the turtle teleporter because I typoed it so bad.
The turtle teleporter.
Yeah, so I always know where to go. I just go to the turtle teleporter. I thought you all would enjoy that. So now we're getting some more ice cream. This is our second ice cream stop out of 3. And we're actually just going to get ice cream and bounce. We're not going to finish this world because we basically are just going to do a boss rush after Disney Town because that's when we're going to have, we're going to have all of our ice cream. Now let's just do everything.
And in Disney Town, we get to do more of everyone's favorite Kingdom Hearts experience, mini games.
We get to do mini games. We get to do fruit ball. Very exciting. And as Pesla donated, gonna donate more for every thing I hit in fruit ball. I'm also gonna donate $1 for every point I get in fruit ball, and would love anyone in chat to match me when we get there.
I'll match you.
All right, fantastic. All right, so we've got another really cool fight here.
I'll match you. Take that.
And so all I'm going to be doing is basically setting up magnets and thunders in the right spot. So I'm cycling through my deck. I know exactly where they're going to show up next. And that is what is, really important to this here. I'm saving my Spellweaver until later. I don't want to use it right away. This guy is not really doing what I wanted, but yeah, you need to die first. That's okay. So managing your spells in this is really difficult because, they have the cooldown and everything. So it's very precise on when you need to be using all of the spells at any given time. I'm going to Spellweaver here and hope this works. Oh, there was one more wave. That's all right. Basically, as a backup, you can always Magnet Thunder and it will destroy anything you need it to, as you can see. So even if something doesn't go perfectly, it's kind of like, all right, let me just get my Magnet Thunders, use my Spellweaver, we'll get out of there. So it works out. And then we're going to be picking up our last thing of ice cream and going into the kind of 10-round arena gauntlet. All of the characters talk about this competition that's happening in Olympus Coliseum and interact with it in different ways.
There's stuff here?
Yeah! There's ice cream.
Because in Kingdom Hearts 1, I think that just leaves.
Yeah, there's actually a room here.
So I just assumed that's what it did in this game, too, because everything else is identical.
Nope, there's a room.
I don't think I got any ice cream when I played this.
I didn't do it casually either.
I just didn't know about it.
Yeah, there's like the little ice cream stand, but... Alright, so then we go and do the 10 rounds here. So this is a pretty standard, we're going to Magnet Thunder, get our Spellweaver. I'm going to use it twice throughout this as a safety strat, so it's a great time for donations.
All right, well, first, I do want to let everyone know we've opened up some more incentives. If you're interested in the runs for tomorrow, Tunic being run by Corarium does have 2 open incentives now. You can choose either the fur and tunic color of the player character. By the way, that character's a fox. Or you can have Carrie dress up like a fox protagonist. These do have to be closed by the start of that run. And of course, as a reminder, we've got incentives for the next run coming up. Spyro, Year of the Dragon, Punish Moneybags again. If we hit our $2,000 goal, we're sitting at $256 at the moment. After we defeat the final boss of that run, Moneybags, who is the bear who takes your hard-earned gems over the course of the Spyro trilogy, waits in the final hub world, and so we can chase him around the map. We can flame him and charge him to get him to return all of the gems that he's taken from us in exchange for like all the stuff over the trilogy. And you also get an extra egg, which is like the main important collectible, but really you just get to blow fire and chase a bear. And that sounds like a fun time.
That does sound like a fun time. Thank you so much. All right, we have 2 rounds left here. So yeah, I do a little bit of a different strat than like, you know, the very fast thing you can do because I am terrified of dying to the little shooty people that killed me earlier. So I use Spellweaver there, and then the second half of this is just me building up Spellweaver again to kill these jellyfish, and then I am for sure safe. So that's just the route I prefer. And so that is basically the end of most of the first trip to Olympus Coliseum here. We have a shop and a menu, and then we are going to go to Disney. So that
Sounds
exciting.
like donations.
We just did a bunch of donations.
Yeah, but shop on a menu.
Whoa, we have even more donations? Is that
I
true,
don't know.
Zokubun? Can you confirm?
I can't believe it, but we do. In fact, Eva Grimm sends in $25 to say, "Gotcha! Take that!"
Thank you very much. Go ahead with
Time
another
for
one.
another?
Yeah.
All right. Bystander Tim, we referenced Fruit Ball earlier, and Bystander Tim sends in $25 to say, "Wow, I love Fruit Ball."
It's true.
All right. Now we're going to Disney Town. And we will finally
Yeah.
explain what the ice cream is
Fruit
all
ball.
about. So, yes, we will have Fruit Ball. But I also want to explain the ice cream thing. We're going to turn in everything to get Fabricadabra. You know what Fabricadabra does? It automatically gives us Spellweaver. If you do it twice, it automatically gives you the Spellweaver finisher. It is absolutely cracked. And so I love that ice cream is a critical part of this route, as it is, you know, the whole theme for this event. It's so fantastic. So we're going to do a menu here. There's a lot of melding that has to be done, so I want to make sure I get this right. We have, this is where we're going to meld our barrier to get, it's called Renewal Barrier. All right, so then we have Barrier, Barrier,
I didn't know you could do
Esuna,
this.
Barrier, Esuna, and the Pulsing Crystal. Gives me Second Chance. We have Magnet, Wellspring.
Second chance means that if we get taken down to 1 health, we will not... Like, if something would kill us, and we're not at 1 health, it'll take us down to 1 health.
Yeah, so it's very,
Very, very good.
We need that, especially for this. So then I equip 3 slots of Fabra. I equip Poison, give myself a bunch of Ignites. Ignites are super important later. Sliding Dash is back at the top here. And we're going to do, what's the last slot here? Magnega. Okay. So then we slot Magnega. We need to slot Renewal Barrier. And then we go into Fruit Ball.
Is once more the one where you can't get comboed or finished?
Yeah.
Yeah. So those 2 together make you, like, make it so that you essentially have a second chance if you get hit.
Exactly.
All right, so Fruit Ball rules. It's finally, what if volleyball was also soccer?
It is very, very silly, and I'm going to try my absolute best to get as many points as possible so that I have to donate more and you all have to donate more, and this is a great time for more donations.
Also, she says take that again.
She does. This is very silly. Keep going with more. We got 1 minute and 46 seconds to go.
I gotta prepare my fruit bowl donation. Hold on.
Incredible.
Gotcha. Take that.
Gotcha.
Oh, so it's farewell.
I literally messaged Hobbs to be like, what does Aqua say here?
It's farewell.
And apparently it's farewell, so it's a Celeste reference.
I thought she I also sometimes hear "here we go" when she says
Yeah, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough to tell.
it. Or "here goes."
I would believe that. Yeah, it's strange.
Man, fruit bowl takes forever.
It takes I don't actually hate it because it's basically a break before
That's
the
fair.
complete boss rush. So it's kind of a nice, And when I'm not trying to do it for donations, I'll usually do 1.5 minutes and then just check my phone, which is nice.
Yeah. All right, I'm getting ready. We got any more donations?
That settles that.
Thank you so much. I win! Oh my gosh.
Congrats.
Winning is so cool. Now we're going to go and destroy a bunch of bosses all in a row. So let's do it.
All right, I gotta.
So now that we are equipped with Fabricadabra, we can just sweep all of the endgame bosses, even though they're supposed to be really, really hard. Casually, Stitch is where, the game really ramps up in difficulty. So us being able to really have our kind of final loadout makes this end game just really, really fast if all the boss fights go well.
PayPal, I'm commentating. I don't have time to find pictures of motorcycles.
Incredible. All right, so what I'm going to be doing here is getting Spell Weaver as fast as possible, using Poison and then using it. And then kind of backing away and trying to do the same thing. So here we go. I hope I don't get hit. All right, I did.
There we go.
So we use Poison. Take that! All right. And we have Spell Weaver immediately. You can just see oh, there's no worrying about what commands I have to use. I just drink some ice cream and bam,
And that right there, that's
awesome.
the power of Second Chance.
Yeah.
That doesn't just one-shot you, because you can't be one-shot anymore.
Yep. And so being able to just get hit once, back away, go and kill him, you can see that was super easy and really fast. Which is, it's so much fun at this point when you get good at the bosses. It's just okay, yeah, I've got it, I'm confident, bam. It's the magic of ice cream.
The magic of ice cream.
Yeah. And we're going to go to Olympus Coliseum and basically do the same thing. We have back-to-back bosses.
Wish I had ice cream.
Ice cream sounds so good right
It's all
now.
over
We should get
there,
some
though.
after the run. Kind of sounds awesome.
There's a bunch over. I can go grab it.
Yeah, why not? Don't get up. I'm just kidding.
Listen.
I know you.
All right,
I
this
know
is
you would do
Zach.
it for the bit. I love Zach so much.
This is Zach.
Zach is he's so good. He's so good.
Is Zach from a Final Fantasy?
Oh man, chat's gonna roast you real hard,
I
huh?
don't know who this character is.
Zach's from Final Fantasy VII.
What? Really?
I think he's from Crisis Core. Maybe I'm about to get
Oh.
roasted. I looked him up because I was curious. I believe that is the case. I may be owning myself. The best part about this is I can't see chat, so we won't find out until after the run is right.
Exactly.
All right.
If we're
Oh,
wrong,
get back here.
If we're wrong, if we don't know what we're talking about, donate and tell us.
Exactly. All right. That should have killed you, but it didn't, so I'm just going to back away and then sliding dash. So Ignite is amazing. It just causes it's kind of similar to Poison, but it's fire. It just causes, once you hit them, causes the health to go down. You're going to see us use that again with Vanitas. It's very, very helpful.
Okay. I didn't know that heals you.
We got red bar. What? Running to the save?
I think that might have been always the case in this series, too.
It is always the case in this series.
Okay. I've played so many of these games, and yet I always learn things. All the Kingdom Hearts writers are being like, oh my god, May.
All right, Hades can be really mean sometimes, but he's going in the right direction, so we're going to ignite, and then we're going to Spellweaver and try and hit both of them.
I like his little dance.
It's very good.
Yeah, that's good.
And then we're going to Fabra up again. And, okay, we're going to Spellweaver again.
Oh, so
Hades,
you gotta
get back here.
two
Hades,
of-
get back here. Hades, get back here. Hades. Frick.
So you gotta use 2 of them, right? One.
Yes.
Uh?
So since we don't have Cure, what I do to heal is D-Link.
Yeah, D-Linking heals you to full, like summons in other games. But they're essentially just summons, but in this game.
Yeah, they are summons. So Hades gonna die here. I really hope I don't get killed by the icicle thing. Okay, didn't.
That's why you got once more.
Yep. I just need to not get icicled again. Oh, woo! Hated that.
A little spicy.
It's never been close. Never been close.
It's because you got all the, you got the deaths out of your system early. You
It's
know?
just like the goon fight. They weren't about to poke me, kill me after the Terra thing.
No.
Absolutely
It's
not.
fine.
Absolutely not. I had no fear. So yeah, that was a pretty okay Hades fight. Besides the fact that I almost died. But you want to, you just pop Spellweaver, go. It's great. And now I think is when the Keyblade choice closes, so I can put on my Keyblade. So I'd love to know what is the winner.
Come on.
Wow. The funny part is I never equip a Keyblade because it doesn't matter. So it was hard for me to remember how to menu there.
Weird. Is it just not? Does
Right,
it not
Stitch?
matter?
This one's Stitch, so
Yeah.
we just got that one.
Does it not matter because it's level 1?
All right, so I have been told that it was Stitch for the Keyblade thing, and we're going to try and figure out what's going on with our host to make sure that you all can hear her wonderful voice. But yes. All right, and so I really like the Stitch Keyblade. The thing that the Keyblade doesn't matter, you're about to say, is because it has something to do with the scaling. I don't know.
Yeah, because it matters not level 1, right?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I've only learned Aqua level 1 crit, and that's all I know.
Okay. The number is bigger, so I assume bigger number good.
Yeah.
But
For further
bigger
context,
numbers.
this is the only Kingdom Hearts run I've ever
Same.
learned and done. It's been so much fun, and a lot of people have been helping me learn it. I've really been grateful, and I hope to learn more in the future. Because it's very dynamic.
Well, way back when, I bought a copy of Chain of Memories to learn it before learning that Chain of Memories was really hard. And
Yeah.
then found my Chain of Memories copy from when I was a kid. So now I just have 2 copies of Chain of Memories. So if you want to learn Chain of Memories, you need to borrow a copy.
I did not do that right. That's okay. We're good. Everything's fine. Then we're going to sliding dash again. And, okay. So this is our last time of getting to see the newcomer, Mickey.
Goodbye.
Well, as a D-Link.
Now he's the new lever.
And then we have one final menu. So I'm going to swap out Poison for Cure, going to shortcut it, and then sliding dash out for another Ignite. We're going to see Ignite be really, really huge in this final fight with in this final fight of Neverland with Vanitas. Don't worry, we're going to fight Vanitas a lot.
Yeah.
So
Because after this, there's 1 or 2 worlds left.
we have Neverland. We have Neverland, and we have the Keyblade Graveyard. Is
Yeah.
the final thing of this.
Yeah, after Neverland.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
Yeah. So going to
Too slow.
this boss fight is wild. So I need to count to 9 ignites.
All right, count along in chat.
I need to first get Fabra up. All right, that's fine. So Vanitas' voice lines are so funny.
Suffer.
1, 2.
Too slow.
All right, can you give me health, please? Give me health. Thank you. It's 3.
3.
Nope, I missed. 3. 4. 5.
5. Too slow.
6. So you want to stay close to him. 7.
7.
8.
8.
All right, this is looking good.
Nah.
Missed.
Too slow. Pathetic. I got it wrong, too.
9,
That's 9.
10. Magnet missed. Healing. One more ignite. Missed again.
Too slow.
Okay. I think I miscounted. I think we're dead. I think we got it. Yeah. Okay. Even though I miscounted, the longer it takes, the ignites will actually, melt down the health more. So it's the faster you go, the more dangerous it is. Actually, funny enough. But yeah, that fight's
be the
really
case
hard.
with speedrunning, honestly.
That fight is very, very difficult. I'm glad that we didn't take a death there.
More like too fast.
So true.
Not pathetic. Nailed it.
We have a
I
ton of
couldn't think of
cutscenes
what the
here.
opposite of pathetic was.
Yeah. Before we get into the final 2 fights here, is a great time for some more donations.
All right. Well, hopefully this is coming through. I apologize for any tech issues, chat. But we've got the results of Fruit Ball. Junaro sends in $32 saying, take this. Karam sends in $32. Farewell. Take that. Ha! Pessilist sends in $32 as promised. Gotcha. Gather. Thunder. Farewell. Take that. Hey-ya! And Corvimae sends in $64. That's a familiar name. Court sucks at footballs. So here's 2 times the amount.
Fair enough.
Gotcha. Take that.
I'll be honest, I wrote that, and when you had like 15 points, forgetting how long football takes.
It's really long.
And then it was like, okay, honestly, you've redeemed it a bit. But I didn't want to change the message because, I got stuff to do.
Yeah, that's fair enough. All right, heading into the final world. Thank you so much for all those donations, by the way. This is the Keyblade Graveyard.
Isn't the final world a location?
What do you mean?
No, it's the end of the world.
Yes, I know what you mean. Yeah, the end of the world. This series is great.
I unironically love this series quite a lot.
I love this series.
All right, so if you get sucked into a tornado, you have to fight an enemy like in real life.
If you get sucked into a tornado when you're trying to speedrun, it's probably likely that you're just doing your first run on PS4, and the tornadoes are at 60 FPS, and no one told you that because how would I know that? I've never once been sucked into a tornado again.
I knew this story, but it didn't just dawn on me until just now. It's these tornadoes.
Yeah, it's those. It's those. All right, we have 2 fights left. We have Bragg and we have Vanitas.
Well, I think we actually have 4 fights left.
Yes, in the base run. Then we do have the incentive, which I'm very excited to show off. So, we've been talking about the magic of Spellweaver this entire time. The thing is, it scales all of the finishers, including D-Link finishers. And Peter Pan has an amazing finisher called Sword Bill that lasts forever, and you can use it on enemies that will sit in one place. And Bragg is great at doing that during his desperation move. All right, that's fine. It's fine. So then what I'm going to do is build up my Peter Pan meter so that I can use Sword Bill. I'm going to jump because jumping and doing the block fills up the meter a lot faster than anything else. Then I'm going to hit him a few times to try and build the meter. And it does go down a little bit because it's been a hot minute. That's okay. We should hopefully be fine because he should shoot a few times. Okay, we have Sword Bill now. So I'm going to stand here and block. You can't really speed up this fight too much. It's very cyclical.
That's a lot of like Zigbar fights. I know this is break, but it's Sword Bill's so silly.
The end of that.
Sword Bill's so silly.
It's so good. And the best part of that fight is just like that's the end of that.
That's
like,
it.
It really is. It really is. Break.
One
See you
fight
later.
remaining.
This fight is very difficult and it throws you right in. I'm not gonna have a lot of time to talk during this because I'm gonna have to focus. 3 Spellweavers kills.
So now so Vanitas now has the Chi blade, which is like the Greek letter Chi, and I don't know why they pronounce it that way. And this is where Kingdom Hearts really takes advantage of the fact that all of the cutscenes are always subtitled, because otherwise this would be a plot device that makes no sense. I don't remember how he gets it here, to be honest, because normally you have to make the Chi blade is forged by 13 Seekers of Darkness fighting 7 beings of pure light, or something like that. Listen, I'm trying my best, but no, Vanitas just has it, so that's cool for him, I guess. Also, Aqua's in her Keyblade armor, this is not actually the Tron world.
True.
And also, Court lied. The newcomer is actually here.
I did lie.
So, write that down.
I'm sorry. Time is coming up soon. Time.
I was worried for a second there.
Wow. I don't understand how I did that first try. That was really...
It's called gaming?
So, I'll now explain how that fight works.
Good,
because I knew I could not.
I was just being there being like, do I remember the lore of Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah. So
Oh,
basically, I'm only really allowed to Spellweaver when Vanitas is doing the Fire Flame attack. My very first Spellweaver, I went early because his Q for the jump lightning thing is very similar to the jump fire thing. But I salvaged it because I ended up not dying and was still able to do the Spellweaver during his Desperation move and during the final fire there. But he didn't actually lose all of his health. That's why I had to go and hit him. But it was, it was a smidge. If he had been
And-
left with like this much, it would have been a problem.
We still got 2 to go.
I know. So yeah, if you enjoyed those fights, just how fast-paced they are, you kind of do, X, Y, and Z, and then you win. The incentive is very, very similar to that. So basically, yeah, I love learning these fights because they're just so fun when you pull them
They're
off
very
correctly.
choreographed.
Yeah.
Which is very neat.
It is. It takes a while to learn. But
Like,
yeah,
as
base
somebody who speedruns the random zone, I appreciate where it's like, no, if you do it right, it should just work.
Exactly. All right, and I'm going to make a save file, and it should let me continue from this save because I want to just continue, I want to continue this. We'll see how this goes. Unless, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm supposed to create the final episode save data. All right, I'm just going to save twice. I'm safety save. Like a good speedrunner.
Yeah, I like it.
And so we are able to just continue from the final episode. The final episode is what happens when you beat all 3 characters' stories and collect all of the Ansem reports. So we're going to basically do that. And I thought it would be a fun incentive because you actually just do play as Aqua. And there's some really cool fights.
Yeah.
So let's, I have some cutscenes to skip. We have time for one donation here before we get into it.
All right, well, this is one that I think you'll like. Fabricadabra sends in $32. Yeah, take that! Farewell.
Fantastic.
Farewell!
Farewell. And time can start on the incentive. And now, go ahead and let's do it. So many cutscenes.
Yeah. Well, I could try to do my Aqua voice during the cutscenes.
Go ahead, May. Do your best.
I need an Aqua line though. Then I can't believe that you would. Wait, no, I don't. I'm trying to think of Aqua lines now. All I can think so the problem is now that I want to do it, all I can think of is Ventus saying, "You're awful, Aqua." That's the only thing in my brain right now.
That's a good quote. All right, so then I'm going to equip Balloon Letter, and I'm going to equip Counter Blast that we picked up earlier in Hollow Bastion. Those are both really critical to this. And we have back-to-back fights here. We have Terranort and Terranort again, but with the spooky Heartless thing.
Oh, Scent.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to get Sword Bill and then destroy them with Sword Bill. I'm also going to focus. So, May, go. This is on you.
Okay, so the way that Court's going to do this is that Court's going to get Sword Bill, and then Court's going to destroy them with Sword Bill, and that's all the guidance I have for this. So Terranort, so this is, I believe Terra is the first time that anyone gets Norded in Kingdom Hearts, which is the thing that happens so often that there's a term for it, and that's when Xehanort just takes over somebody essentially and uses them as a puppet, which happens to Terra for most of the series, and also that's the
That's the first boss.
All
Woo!
right.
So yeah, basically I use Counter Blast to build up my meter and then wait until he's doing the swooshy swoosh pink attack and then
Is that a technical
destroy
term?
it. Yeah. That's a technical term. And this one is very similar in terms of Sword Bill is going to crush them, but getting the meter on this one is a bit different. But yeah, go ahead again. This is all you.
So yeah, this is also Terranort. Terranort remains the same as before. There's a fight where is this the one where Lingering Will's involved?
I think that's the secret episode.
That's the secret episode. Spoiler alert.
My
for that,
bad.
I guess.
My bad.
Which is kind of sad because Lingering Will is cool as heck.
Yeah, I
Lingering
agree.
Will rules. I was very excited when I get very excited whenever Lingering Will shows up.
Uh-oh.
I don't remember what the shadowy other is. Is it just a Heartless?
I think it's Heartless.
Just a guy?
I'm dead. That's okay. So basically, I can't. If it picks me up when I'm at 1 health, I will die. Anytime I'm at 1 health and I get hit again, it doesn't really work out. So I'm trying to make sure anytime I block, I will gain my health back. But in the spooky pickup attack, it's kind of tough. So I'm not surprised I took a death there. But I was pretty close to getting Sword Bill. So gonna try again. Oh, you're just gonna start off with this now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like that he just kind of stands there.
Yeah, it is really funny.
So,
I don't have Sword Bill yet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's okay. Nope, I'm fine. I didn't have the thing. I'm gonna block. Please attack me. Oh, never mind. You're dead.
All right.
I love that you did that twice in a row. I really appreciate that. You knew we wanted to end the run. That's time.
And that's the final episode.
Those two fights are so sick.
It's so silly. I love it.
I love it so much. They're actually like incredibly hard to learn the patterns of how you actually need to build up the meter. But then once you lock it in, it's so satisfying. So I hope you all enjoyed that, and I hope you all enjoyed the run. It's been so fun getting to do a run that's so outside of my comfort zone, in a lot of different ways, because I'm a platformer speedrunner for the most part, and doing an action RPG like this, and having so much support from everyone who donated. Special shout outs to Pestilence and J-Hobbs, who really walked me through all of this, helped me out when I needed it, and getting to do this, at my favorite event ever is really cool. And thank you to everyone who is here at the studio, making sure this event happens. We're all doing an amazing job. And thank you, May, for being here and being one of my best friends.
Stop. I can't commentate with this atmosphere. The words don't come out. Thanks for having me. Being part of this event is a absolute blessing, and unfortunately for all of you at home, you will continue to have me on this couch later, including tomorrow for the Tunic run, so tune in for that.
Absolutely. It's really great because May gets to get me all the time with being very funny, and then I get to get her with being emotional. It's beautiful. Your own.
Can we cut?
No. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Zokubun, for everything, and get excited for the next run for the bonus game.
And it's, again, thanks to your generous donations that we've hit our $20,000 milestone. We've soared past that to $22,240 even. But we've got one more incentive for tonight. That's Punish Money Bags. We're sitting at $409 out of $2,000 to be able to punish Money Bags at the end of Roadkill Revenge's run. And again, if you're wondering what that means, Moneybags is a bear in the Spyro games who takes your hard-earned gems and waits for you in the final hub world, where you can chase him around the map, flame him and charge him in classic Spyro fashion to get him to return all the gems you paid him, because we need those gems for charity. And that you only have until the end of our next run. This is an any percent run, and you know how those go with speed runs. Those are fast, fast, fast. So we need to meet that incentive by the end of this next run to be able to see that happen. And we're a fifth of the way there. $409 out of $2,000. I believe you all can do it. Just make sure you select that incentive when you make your donation. ! Donate in the chat if you need that handy link. Now, we had a couple of unfortunate tech issues earlier, and I just love to give those donations, their time in the limelight. Ramen Lee sent in $25 saying, I wanted to send in a Kingdom Hearts pun, but nobody wants to hear it. Gotcha! Take that! Bird Donut sent in $10 saying, Thank you, Frost Fatales, for being super awesome. So grateful for all that you do for the world via donations to amazing orgs like Malala Fund, and also for spreading so much kindness as you build community across the globe. XOXO, and happy speedrunning. Zacharias sent in $25. Feels great to start the week with fun days of speedruns ahead. Awesome run so far, and can't wait to see the rest. I wholeheartedly agree, Zacharias. We've had such a great day of speedruns today, and this is just day one of Frost Fatales 2023. Make sure you do ! schedule in the chat. Check out the schedule. We've got a lot of fantastic runs this coming week, including, as May shouted out at the end of the last run, Tunic. Now, Tunic does have some incentives open right now. We've got the Fox cosplay open. That's sitting at $232 out of $3,000. And if that gets met, our runner for that run, Carrarium, will be performing the run in a Fox cosplay. You want to see that. And if you do, you got to get those donations and make sure you select that incentive or write in the donation comment so we know where that's going to. Our fantastic donation processors are happy to help. And all of this is going to the excellent cause that is Malala Fund again. And folks, we will be right back for a short break. So if you need to get a drink, a stretch, do it now, but don't be away for long. We'll be right back. Unmuted in OBS, so not sure if you can hear. All right, and welcome back from that break, everyone. I hope you've gotten some nice stretches in and some drinks in. You're all set. We are rounding out day one of Frost Patel's 2023 benefiting Malala Fund. We've got a couple of special partners this time around. Let me tell you about our Japanese Restream, actually. We would like to thank Japanese Restream for providing an alternate language broadcast of Frost Fatale's 2023. Japanese Restream is a community where people can enjoy various speedrun events held abroad in Japanese. They're broadcasting the event at twitch.tv/Japanese_Restream on a delay. So check out the schedule by doing !Restream in the chat. We would love for viewers to join their stream and support the event. And of course, folks, like I said, we are here raising money for Malala Fund. All of your donations are going to that fantastic cause. If you are uncertain what Malala Fund is working for a world where every girl can learn and lead. They believe local educators and activists are best suited to addressing the problems girls face in their communities. Malala Fund invests in their work and collective power to create change, hold leaders accountable, and give girls the tools they need to advocate for themselves. From supporting STEM education for young women in Pakistan to creating safe learning spaces for girls in northern Nigeria, your gift today is an investment in Malala Fund programs that directly benefit girls. You can type !Malala in the chat to get a link to Malala Fund website, and !Donate will get you a link to the tracker. Again, all of your donations go directly to benefiting that great cause. Like this $25 donation from Felix Colias saying, love to see another great marathon starting. Let's get girls education. And of course, I went a little fast. I was speed running, shouting out our partners earlier. But let's try this again. We have partners this time around. Let's talk about the Japanese Restream, y'all. We would like to thank Japanese Restream for providing an alternate language broadcast of Frost Fatale's 2023. Japanese Restream is a community where people can enjoy various speedrun events held abroad in Japanese. They're broadcasting the event at twitch.tv/Japanese_Restream on a delay. Check out the schedule by doing !Restream in the chat. We would love for viewers to join their stream and support the event. And the Yeti is one of our official sponsors for Frost Fatale's 2023. They create amazing merch, apparel, and vinyl for video games and pop culture. And for this event, a portion of the purchase price from all items in the Frost Fatale's collection will be donated directly to Malala Fund. You can find out more at www.theyeti.com. That's the Yeti spelled THEYETEE, like a t-shirt. And let me tell you all, I am wearing the yellow version of the community shirt that you see on screen right now. That we've got a purple version this year. We had a yellow version for Flame Fatales. It is cozy and comfy. You want to get it. Go to theyeti.com. And as we continue, let's get some more donations. Again, we have Tunic coming up tomorrow. Speaking of dressing up, again, your donations can go towards an incentive to have Corarium, the runner of the Tunic run tomorrow, dress up in a Fox cosplay while she does her run. And I've got a $50 donation from Bobby Blackwolf asking, does the Fox cosplay say, take that? I also have a donation here from players A plus B who are very excited for this Tunic run, actually. They go, Fox, 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 Fox. And Dr. No sends in $25 to say, Fox jump. Thank you all so much for these donations. Again, all of these are going towards Malala Fund, which is a fantastic cause dedicated to getting girls in the world education that they so desperately need. And at the same time, you are helping support fantastic women speedrunners like the ones in Frame Fatales. Frost Fatales, the event that you are watching right now, is presented by Frame Fatales, an all-women community for those who are interested in speedrunning, charity events, and gaming. And if you'd like to support us, if you'd like to support Frame Fatales, you can follow us on Twitter at Frame Fatales and tell people about this event. To learn more, type !FF in the chat. And I'm here, we're just about ready, but I have one last donation for you all because I want you all to get nice and cozy, just like Penguins Oi is doing. They send in $25 to say, Frost Fatales is exactly what I need to push through these last few chilly days of February. Here's to heating things up by hitting that Spyro Reignited incentive. And y'all, I agree. We've met money. We're going to meet Moneybags. So let's take that a little step further and make sure Moneybags sees justice as Roadkill Revenge takes us to Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon, any %.